You are listening to the VCast.
Bam! Back again, another episode 64, the VCast. Vic Cedeno's here to bless your ears. And I'm not alone this time. I'm rocking with my boy, the head honcho, Mr. Mike Romanelli. What is up, Mike?
What's up, Vic?
Nothing much, man. I'm fucking here tonight. I came in and we both hit each other with the same "our lives are miserable" look.
Yeah.
Our lives are miserable, but not really. That's the glance we get. We always share in those same sentiments. It's fucking nice. It's nice to not be alone.
The funny thing is, I was gonna come up here and tell you how I wasn't gonna do this, and somehow I'm talking into a microphone right now. I came upstairs to tell you I'm not in the mood to do this today.
Dude, I'm not in the mood to do anything.
It's okay, we're here.
It's the emotional roller coaster, but we're here. Mike Romanelli, for the two VCast listeners, Mike Romanelli is the HNIC of Tiff's Restaurant, family-owned Tiff's Restaurant, and he's also co-owner of the Dojo of Comedy, the home base for all us knuckleheads. And I love this place. I've got my fucking street. The VCast background has made it to the fucking TV. That's the pavement. I'm gonna fucking. That's the pavement I hit when I jump out of the fucking window. Yeah. That's
you gotta see a little bit of blood when you fall out of the car.
Yeah, that's it. Oh. Have you ever done that? Have you ever fallen out of a moving car?
It's great you asked that. It's really great you asked that. So one of my favorite cars I ever had was a Volvo. It was a Volvo wagon. I forget the numbers. Right. So I had this Volvo wagon. I loved it. It was perfect for the restaurants because you could just pack it with shit. It was nice and sturdy. And they said an old man that was like overweight had the car before me. So the seat was just like, it felt like you were in like an old man's recliner. It was perfect. Right. So, in my opinion, I was like, going to keep this car for fucking ever in my mind. I'm like, I'm going to take care of it. So thank God I'm only going about like 15, 20 miles an hour one day. And I have my seatbelt on, and I'm going like around the turn a little bit, and the fucking door flies open. I fell out, but the seatbelt caught me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" The door just boom flew open, and
click it or flick it.
Yeah, dude, the thing fucking opened up, and thank God I had my seatbelt on. The fucked up part is, Vic, is I went to Florida like a couple weeks later, totally forgot that even happened, and my boy didn't have a car. I was like, "Can I borrow your car?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course, take it." I didn't tell him. And he fell out of the car.
He
called me. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so." And he said he fell out of the car.
Wait, but it's only on like a turn.
Yeah, you would like if you put a little weight against it, it would just like it would click open, and nobody could fix it. Yeah, or if they could, they were like, "It's not worth it." Like they had to like change the doors. Old car.
That's fat man problem.
But yeah, it was like, yeah. So I fell. I mean, I didn't really hit it was scary though because when I opened it up, like I saw the pavement like move. It was very scary.
Yeah.
And the seatbelt did hold me into the car. My boy, I didn't see it, but he called me pretty pissed off.
Did you tell him like it's your fault, bro? You didn't wear your seatbelt. That's what the seatbelt's are for. If you would have fucking clicked it, you would have been fine.
I mean, he wasn't hurt, but he was just like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, that is a problem. I forgot to let you know that the doors just flies open."
I've never fallen out of a moving vehicle before.
I got hit by a car once.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Bad?
Yeah, ex-girlfriend hit me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was definitely like drunk or something. But I remember getting hit and like going, rolling in the air a little bit and hitting the grass.
How the fuck did she hit you with the car? Were you like
She was a total crazy girl and was like ripping down the street. I'm trying to remember this. I remember what street we were standing on. And she was coming down and boom, she hit me. I don't remember much of it. I remember getting hit. I do remember kind of like twirling in the air a bit and then hitting the grass. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy
yeah. Like I probably should have went to the hospital.
Was she Puerto Rican?
No.
Irish?
What? Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
All right, that's the next violent female after Puerto Rican.
Violent, dude.
Is Irish.
Yeah.
I don't think Dominicans are violent. I think they're more
Just yell.
tongue lashing.
Oh, the
Like
screaming
they'll make your life miserable with the speed at which they can talk.
Oh yeah,
and
I know what you mean about that. I don't know half the shit they're saying, but I could, as you're saying it, in my head, I could hear like a Dominican girl yelling.
Me either. And I can speak Spanish, and I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
It is fast,
but I used to.
It's definitely fast.
I used to kind of not knowing what they're saying. It used to help bail me out when my mom would yell at me too.
It would bail you out?
Yeah, because I don't think it would really bail me out. It actually got me in more trouble because I just keep asking her what she said. Like what?
Nothing gets you more pissed off, too.
She'd just get angrier, and then she'd just tell me what a slipper. Then that would end.
I understand that. The universal language.
The universal language of a fucking slipper.
Fucking shoe.
Oh shit! I fucking dated a Puerto Rican, and we lived together. I was 18, and you know how like when you move out of your house. Like, I didn't move out of my house. My mom moved out. Completely backwards, bro. My mom was the one that moved out and left me. She left. No, but that's funny, bro. That's like, I've never heard that happen to anybody else that I've known. Like, you grow up in a place.
Your parents just leave you?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, Vic.
You just I grew up in a place, and then I brought this fucking girl in, and I didn't see it at the time, but she was just so annoyed that my mom just was like, you know what, I'm not staying here for this. She moved out. We lived in like these two buildings that were next to each other, small buildings in Garfield, and they were like the same address, but they were like the rear and then the front, and then we had like a shared parking lot. And my sister lived in the rear apartment. She lived above this this old fat white guy who probably was the owner of the Volvo. And then she lived above him, and my mom moved out and went to go live with her. I was like, holy shit, my mom fucking left me.
And left you with a crazy girl?
Left me with this fucking crazy, bro. That was the only girl I've ever gotten physical with. Like, we used to have fights.
Yeah.
Like, she used to like to fight like a man. Like,
yeah, this is the exact same story with me.
Oh my
God. And was she Irish also?
No, she was Puerto Rican. But you know what?
You just said that.
You know what's funny is though, she was Puerto Rican, and I think she might have been Irish because her last name was it was Connor. Like, her last name was Connors, and like we used to always say, like, I've never met a Puerto Rican with a last name Connors. Like,
fucking doxing the girl right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say her first name. Yeah,
you said what town and her last.
Yeah. Well, she didn't. You know what? She didn't grow up there. She grew up from somewhere else. I won't even dox her. You know why? Because I wouldn't want anybody to like find her,
deal with
her.
Have
to deal with,
bro. I feel the same way about this broad.
To deal with that, bro. She hit you with a fucking car.
She hit me with a car. Oh, this girl would fight too. Like the way you're. I don't know if it's the same thing. We never talked about this. It's funny, but yeah, the only thing I'm thankful for. I was around the same age. Like you said, 18. I was around early, like 19, 20, something like that.
Yeah.
That. It's set for me. Like I don't deal with that shit.
Do this again.
Never dealing with that ever again. So if a girl ever got drunk and crazy like that, I was like, nah, we're done.
It's a fucking red flag.
But yeah, you know, it was an early relationship, so you stick with it and do shit. But yeah, this girl used to. It's funny you said that because this girl used to fight like a man. Yeah. This girl used to fight like a man, Vic. It was insane. Just to tell you the situations this girl used to do. She would fight men. She would start fights with people all the time, and then if I didn't scrap or I didn't want to scrap, she would like call me a pussy afterwards and then fight. I mean, this girl was so out of control, that I'll never forget. We were on our way to the shore. It was fucking scary. We were on our way to the shore, and a motorcycle came by. I was driving. A motorcycle came by, and somehow she's talking shit to either the girl or the guy in the back of the motorcycle at the light or whatever. I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like fighting her. She fucking rolls in the window and spits on them. Vic, when I tell you my car was like a movie, was surrounded by fucking bikes.
Oh my God.
Surrounded.
Wrong one.
By bikes. I'm like, what do I do? And I'm like trying not to hit them. They're trying to fucking get me out of the car to kill me. I'm like, I'm yelling at her. They probably think I'm yelling at them because I'm yelling at her like, what are you fucking doing? And she's like, yeah, fucking give them the fan. I'm like, are you? So we were on our way to the shore. So what I ended up doing was just I know those roads pretty well. I took them over the bridge. They followed me over the bridge into Seaside, and they were punching on the windows and all kinds of shit. I lost them once I got into Seaside.
Were you in the Volkswagen?
No, I was in a Jeep. Oh, but they didn't get. I mean, if they were gonna pull me out of the car, they were gonna fucking kill me. What I did was I drove down to the strip where there was just a lot of lights and actions and police and all. Like it would have been crazy if but they were hitting the windows and it was surrounded. I don't know how many bikes. Let's say like 10 bikes, something like that. Enough where it was fucking loud.
That's scary.
It was scary.
Yeah.
It was really scary. And it was totally her fault.
And they're fucking revving their engine.
Oh, revving. And this is, this is the fucking, this is the late 90s and nobody, oh, yeah, they're ready to fucking kill me. Who knows? I don't think, good thing, if it was a biker gang, I'd probably just shit my pants. It was more of the crotch rocket kind of guys. There's probably a bunch of Guidos or Puerto Ricans.
Oh, you're lucky they didn't fucking play Road Rash.
Yeah.
Remember that game? They used to have the fucking chains and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking the
well, if it was a biker gang, they probably would have done all that shit. This was definitely just a group of like guys like on their way probably to clubs or whatever. But yeah, and then I was at the racetrack one time and she did something like that to another guy, like spit or pushed him at the Meadowlands, and me and her brother, because her brother would be like, what the fuck do? And he would fight if he had to. And we're just fighting people at the fucking Meadowlands, dude. Like
toxic.
Yeah. Just scrappy, and all types of people. Like it's like, wait, what is happening? Like a brawl. This girl would start brawls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the most vulgar version of a girl you can get. The ones that spit on dudes.
Yeah. And call them like puss, you fucking pussy. Like they say other words that we're not saying anymore.
Then you see them get like, that's what YouTube has brought to the forefront, is being able to see those videos and watch them get knocked out and not being the one that fucking to hit them.
Oh, the girls getting knocked out?
Yeah. Like sometimes on YouTube, like there's videos you see of like just guys just haul back and just fucking bash him.
They're world star and shit. You see all that crazy shit.
Dude, I joke a lot about fucking hitting girls, right? When I'm on stage, I joke a lot about that shit. But I joke about it because it's probably one of like the biggest things I'm ashamed of in my life, was like in that relationship. Like I fucking punched the shit out of her. Like it was just like towards the end, like she'd already beat up one of my friends. We had another friend that came live with us, like, and he fucking passed away.
Right, she beat up the guy.
He was my one of my best friends since high school, my varsity point guard. Like we were so close, and he came to live with us, and they had a fight over pasta because he made pasta and he would drain it in the toilet. Right, he would drain the pasta in the toilet, right? And she used to get fucking so angry about it, and she fucking choked him up with a broom. I came home one day and she had the fucking broom up against his neck in the corner. He was he was a littler guy, and he didn't want to fucking assault her, but she threw a fucking knife at me, like a straight kitchen knife, a big kitchen knife, not a steak knife,
like a butcher knife,
a straight fucking big knife. And I fucking, like those when you're dodging and it's like tag, and you don't want to get hit. Like I did one of those dodges of tag, and I got out of the way of it, and it's stuck right in the refrigerator behind me. Bro.
I stuck your shirt like to the wall,
bro. I looked back at it, and I was like, "You would have killed me." I ran off. But one time, we were we were having like bad fights, bad arguments, and my friend came to pick me up, and we were going to go out, and she didn't want me to go out because we were in the middle of this argument, and I was like, I'm fucking leaving. I already told you I'm out. I'm just going. I'll be back later. And we were walking out, and as we were walking out, she fucking hit me in the back, and I'm like, stop. Hit me in the back again, stop. And then I had a ponytail back then. And she pulled the fucking ponytail and like yanked me, and I fucking like hit my head against the door, doorway as I was walking out, and I just fucking turned around and I fucking punched her straight down the fucking pipe, and I fucking hit her. She sat down on her ass, and bro, the scariest part was that it didn't phase her. She just looked up at me and was like, "Oh yeah?" She was like, "Oh yeah?" She's like, "You're a man now?" She's like, "You're a man now? Now you want to fight?" And I'm like, no, I don't want to fight. Like, this is, bro, this is crazy. And at the time, I was like, I felt so justified, And like, that's how I fucked my shoulder up, right? I had my surgery on my shoulder. I fucked it up because one time we were fighting, and I was sitting at a computer desk, and she was barking over me. Ta, 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 ta. And she kept jabbing me with her finger right in the side of my head, right? Yeah. And I'm like, come on, stop. And then I went to bitch slap her. I went to backhand her. And I like swung, but at the fucking, right in the middle of it, I decided that wasn't a good idea. Like, don't hit her. And I fucking pulled back, and my shoulder came out of its fucking socket. Yeah. And I fucking started screaming. I fucking ran.
She was calling you a pussy.
You can't. That's what you get. Like fucking.
Yeah.
She's fucking heckling me as I'm running down the fucking street with a fucking torn my shoulders out of its fucking socket. And I did a Mel Gibson into the doorway.
Oh, you did to push it back in?
Slammed in. Like I didn't think of it,
and
it just hurt so bad.
Yeah,
I fucking ran into the doorway,
and
it just was like bang, and it fucking popped back in.
Yeah, man. So with that kind of shit, what do you think? You think like, I feel like I'm not for men hitting women at all, especially like beating a woman, right?
No,
like that's crazy because there's so many women that are beat by men, like the way you're saying, like the way like the way that girl was, my point of bringing this up is like I think it's something just like I was saying I'm a bitch before this, and you're like you're saying to me about men need to not always walk around like they're a bitch, but it's the same thing like this topic. Like I never really told anyone about the way I got beat this shit up. Like this girl beat the fuck out of me, and we would roll around and fight, and she, like I said, she hit me with a car. That's how crazy it got. But I wouldn't talk about it because it's not something that people talk about, right? And and when is it warranted for a man to finally fight back? Because I feel like I know what you're talking about because I've been in the shoes. Like this girl is probably like if she's fighting men, like she's hitting you hard. You know, I doubt you would swing back at her if she wasn't really hurting you.
Yeah. No, the swing back, I still shouldn't have. I don't think that was the warranted time. That was just anger. That was fucking frustration, and it was just a fucking stupid punch to throw.
But I got to admit, man, like with these videos you're talking about, like sometimes I see these videos where the girls just get so crazy, and then finally, boom, they get hit. Yeah,
it's
like I hate to say this, but if you're gonna act like a man.
I know.
Then maybe and I don't mean it like
just fucking.
But any other way, I would never want to see a woman get hit. And I don't think men and women should fight. Yeah. You know, in the UFC when they talk about that with MMA and things.
I think some women though, like when you meet them, you're like, all right, it's all right if a dude punches you in the face. Like,
I mean,
I'm joking. I don't listen. It's like we both have daughters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I wouldn't want anybody to, I wouldn't want anybody to put their hands on her like a dude.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
You don't want like somebody that's just gonna hit a woman for having an opinion.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like that's ridiculous. I think you should. This is another joke of mine, but it's also advice that my mother gave me. Like you should never ever hit a woman unless she deserves it. And like what she meant by that is because I was in
because you're getting beat up, man.
I was in fourth grade, and there was this fucking girl at school, and when I was in school in Hackensack, she was like a dude. She was a tomboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And her brothers were gangsters, right? And she was like, I was friends with her, but then one day she literally beat the shit out of me. Like she fucked me up from the parking lot into the school. She was bouncing my head off the fucking coat hooks inside the fucking school. You know when you're in in grade school, they have the long rows I was trying to get away from her. She was fucking bashing my head. Like it was fucking traumatic. I went home with marks and shit, and my mom was like, what the fuck happened? You got into a fight? And then when I told her it was a girl, and she was like, well, why didn't you fucking fight her back? And I was like, because you ain't supposed to hit a girl. And that's what she's like. She told me in Spanish, but I always translated like you never hit a woman unless she deserves it. But I think in like those situations when like you're trying to get away and you've exhausted all other avenues of diplomacy. And you're physically in danger. Like maybe restraining, maybe fucking chokeholds. Maybe if I knew jujitsu, I could have just put her to sleep a little bit or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But or like a fucking open hand to wake them up, like wake the situation up.
Back like the old days, like Frank Sinatra or something, just smack a girl in the face.
But I don't remember that back in the day,
like in the movies. You see a movie, they just be like, "What?" You're like, "Wait, what?"
Fucking girls would be hysterical. Oh my god!
Slap across the face,
smack.
Cut it out.
Back to calmness, right? Back to control of the situation.
Yeah, well, wild.
I mean, back in wild. That probably derives from hunter-gatherer days, right? Where you're in a in your situation and you have the woman there and the fucking saber-toothed tiger is in the area and she's panicking, but you know you need to be quiet and you fucking slap her like, shut the fuck up. You know, like, be quiet. The fucking saber-toothed tiger's gonna find us. You know what I mean? Like, don't be emotional right now. Like, I don't know if that arrives from that, but like now you just get to the point where like even just talking about this is like, I don't think men are in a win-win situation when it comes to violence with women. You know what I mean?
No.
There's just, you can't win. Like, no matter how you spin it, even if you're apologetic afterwards, you know, like, I'm remorseful about my fucking one incident. Like, you could talk to any woman I've ever been with after that, and I've never had a violent altercation with another woman. Like, that was that scenario. If I'm being honest, was also like a fucking mama's boy kind of. Like I told you, my mom moved out on me, so I was having separation issues. This is the woman that drove my mother away.
Oh my God.
I was kind of angry at her. Oh. But you're really in a no-win situation because like,
no, it's a no-win.
What we were talking about before,
No-win.
like the men are supposed to be a certain way, right? We're both in our feelings about shit. Like today, I was planning on talking to you about this anyway. Like, I didn't want to do this podcast either. I'm just going through it and, you know, still fucking not using anything. My main problem is that I use things so I don't have to deal with my emotions. Right? I'm always trying to cover shit up.
Yeah.
Like now I'm trying to this head first shit towards my emotions, right? I cut the weed out, I cut the alcohol out. I'm doing no nut November, right? Because fucking jerking off is another way that I tune the fucking world out. You know, like I you know, and I'm trying to do these things with dealing with my feelings, but my other fourth thing that I love to do is eat.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like Monday the situation I'm dealing with is I'm going through this divorce, right? And I am pretty positive that she's seeing somebody else. I know she is, right? I know she's seeing someone else, and it's enraging me. Yeah. And it shouldn't. It's none of my business at this point. I've already abandoned this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I've already established that I don't want this anymore, right? But is it like the male?
That's a weird thing, right? It's always that way.
Is it like possession?
I mean, I know what you're saying. Like, I know that feeling.
You know, like it's not your girl anymore, but you see her with somebody else, and you're like, right? Am I comparing it? You know, like, is she? You know, am I mad that she might be happier with somebody else than me? But this was the point of the divorce. Was like, hey, you go be happy, do what makes you happy. I'm gonna go do what makes me happy. And like, I'm fucking...
Yeah, man. And it's hard once it happens.
Yeah. And then I get in my feelings, and what I'd rather do is stay home, order Chinese food, put Netflix on, and pretend that everything's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to deal with that. But I've done that for so long that, like, I was making the analysis when I'm chasing comfort, it's like Scrooge McDuck in his thinking room and DuckTales. Yeah, he just walks in a circle.
Shit. Yes.
Like, I don't get anywhere. There's no progression in my life. I'm just going in circles, wearing a hole in the carpet, you know? Like,
go for a swim in the
yeah, like, and like, I'm trying, you know, I was like, you know what, I'm going to turn these fucking mics on. What it is what it is. I'm not going to try to set any expectation. I'm not gonna pretend that this, you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna get out of the
smacking
house.
Girls on a podcast.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my fucking frustration out on women's faces, and that's it. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move to New York City, and I'm gonna start wearing a mask everywhere I go and just slap people.
Make it viral.
Slap old women. Well, because what's the worst they're gonna do?
Nothing.
They're gonna fucking give me a ticket?
Nothing.
In New York City,
nothing will happen to you.
Right? In New York City,
you might get unemployment benefits.
Right? Like, I might get a check.
You might all of a sudden get money wired in your account.
I might get a check.
So it's funny that you just said New York too, because while you were talking about the girl and the hitting, I don't know why I kept thinking about. You ever see that video where the dude is in McDonald's in New York City, and he's just getting wailed on by the girls and the white kids, and he's just literally like moving his head back and forth, like keep going, keep going, keep
the
going.
garbage can.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. And then finally, he just fucking
Pulls out an axe.
takes a hammer or an axe and
Pulls
just
out a
like
hatchet.
breaking things. I was like, I understand that guy completely. Like, I get it. Where I've been hit so many times by like a woman or by somebody that I know I can't. Like, if I fucking swing, I'm gonna hurt them. We're like, stop. And finally, you're like, that's it. Just fucking lose it. Like, I understood that guy. You know what's even sicker is that Bob Levy interviewed that guy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Kevin Brennan and Bob Levy had him in compound. If anybody listening, watch this clip immediately. First, he's wearing a Dojo shirt, so it's amazing. But
you sent me that, yes.
Yes, so he's I thought, I'm like, this guy looks kind of familiar. Wait, it gets crazier. They hand him a sword.
Oh my God.
They hand the guy a sword, and Bob's just fucking still interviewing. Kevin runs off. He's like, you guys are fucking crazy. They hand him a fucking giant sword.
Is he crazy?
Yeah,
I mean, mentally ill.
He was like waving it around Bob. Like, he didn't decapitate him or anything.
He went to compound media. He must be fucking a little fucking clicker.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That video is fucking
But
hilarious.
just that face, like, forget about his mental, like, because the guy, but he's just kind of like, okay, keep going. And they're just wailing on him. He's like
punching him in the back of the head.
And he's just eating his cheeseburger. Like,
if you watch that video again, my favorite part of that entire video is when he reaches in his bag. Like, there was a guy behind him, right? I don't know if he's fucking gay or not. He looks a little bit flamey.
Yeah.
And he's like, because he's hitting him with, you know, those punches.
Oh yeah.
Hammer, he's like hammer fist.
Like real.
Yes. Those hammer fists that looks like you're throwing a softball.
Yes.
Like they're fucking right. So he's hitting him in the back of the head like that while he's at the garbage can. And then when he reaches in his bag, that same fucking dude, bro, he goes ghost mode. That fucking guy's face drops and he books it. And like, to me, that is one of the most gratifying things I could watch is
when someone finally gets
when fucking like a bully or an asshole like gets the tables turned on him and the fucking people get scared. I don't know if you've ever seen, there's a video of a guy that's driving in the car and this guy is he's like having this road rage fucking thing with the guy in the car, and the guy's fucking yelling at him. And he's like, oh yeah. And then he pulls the gun out like that, and the guy fucking hits the brakes.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
And it's
or
like
something similar.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like there's just so many fucked up people that you know that if they're as soon as they're challenged, like it's over.
It's like Dave Chappelle said, when shit gets real. Remember that? When shit gets real.
Yeah.
People would step on someone's shoes in the club and also they just get fucked up.
Then the shit gets real.
When shit gets real. But like, and I love that too, Vic. I love that. I love when somebody is just yapping and being like some of those fights too, where you'll see like the kids that are all like, you know, jacked up and doing all this shit, like step into and the kids like, leave me alone. And you could tell they got a little fucking cauliflower or something going on, but they look like a little bit of a geek. You're like, oh, this is not going to end good. And then they just get fucking like suplexed and they're like limp.
Oh my God.
Or just one fucking hard double leg, or they just choke. I saw one this was the best one I've ever saw, was college girls. They were definitely drinking, having fun. She looked like a pretty girl, right? She wasn't like a tomboy, like a pretty girl in a regular like college girl outfit. And I don't think the boys were being like dicks, but they were just being like tough guys, whatever, and like trying to wrestle or whatever. And she fucking put this guy to sleep so fucking quick. Like she just knew in her fucking tight jeans and heels or whatever. She just fucking, I forget exactly the move she did, but she knew she could roll. That's and she put him to sleep quick.
Yeah.
Like real quick.
Yeah. That's why I want my daughter to learn jiu-jitsu, was because, I mean, everybody's learning jiu-jitsu now, though. But that's, is it like the karate days?
Yes and no. Well, it depends where you go.
Like when I was little, like karate was kind of like a big deal. Like,
Karate Kid, right? So everyone, everyone did it, and it became like a scam. I'm sure there's, I mean, you got to remember where we live. We live in one of the best places in the world for this shit. I'm sure there's scam schools. It's a lot harder of a system to scam because it's a small community, jiu-jitsu. Like, remember when we were kids and they were like, yo, that guy's a fucking 7th degree black belt. Like,
his hands are registered weapons.
If he hits someone, like, he's just going to jail because the police know, like, he is gonna.
Can Google that?
Yeah. Or like this guy had like 7 fights like in the woods, and like he's weapons, like someday he's gonna fight Bruce Lee, but
weapons database. Google weapons database. See if it's registered.
So you always had those talks, right? And those people that were like, whatever. There's a lot of fuckery going on, and there's no way to figure it out, you know? Like, you could just trust somebody with whatever they fucking lie about. With jiu-jitsu, it's the lineages. I mean, pretty much I would say everyone around here is somehow related to Renzo Gracie. Renzo knows all of his black belts. If his black belts are giving out black belts, I mean, from what I could see, you know, my kids are in the gym 6 days a week. and training jiu-jitsu all the time. And yeah, there's a lot of people doing it, but not as many, man. If you the grand scheme of things, like in that, even they have a huge school. How many towns does it span? Maybe 6, 7 towns in New Jersey, let's say, go to this school. And, you know, the class might have like 15 kids in it, you know? So that's not a lot.
Not compared to fucking how many kids are in the high school and shit.
Yeah. And even if you think about the wrestling team, like, I don't know if you're like, I know when I was a kid, like, maybe they didn't know how to throw hands, but always the best fighters were the wrestlers. But from my school, the wrestling team wasn't that big. It was a small group, you know? But those 6 to 8 kids that were all like on the wrestling team, they were fucking tough motherfuckers. You know, they were built different.
I don't think that, like, I never, in school, like, the bullies were always football players.
Oh,
They were never wrestlers.
No, I don't remember that either. The wrestlers are always just like quieter, like
because
they're built like
no.
fucking and they're also in those gyms are no joke. Those wrestling classes and shit.
Yeah, and they also don't have that aggression.
No, they get to beat the fuck out of them in the wrestling room.
Yeah.
Like beat the fuck.
Football, you get a little bit of aggression out, but I feel like you generate more aggression than you let out.
Yes.
In football.
Plus
soup in your
the 90s, I think they call it now that as a term, like when we grew up as like rage time or something like that, or something. It's some name like rage or whatever. Basically like debauchery. Like, because if you think about the late 90s was insane. It was fucking insane. It was a great time to live, but it was fucking insane. Like bullying was. You were like, I wasn't into bullying. I used to like to beat up the bullies, but bullying was like the football, like it was a popular football people. Like that was like what happened. Like football players like were the stars and they bullied the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah. It did get so bad. I think maybe that's why we have such a backlash now. Yeah. Where now they're confusing bullying. Like I didn't bully people. I like to fuck with people.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Make jokes and stuff. Yes. But I never bullied people. I never took anybody's lunch money. I never beat somebody up every single day and or picked on, like weaker people. Like we'd fuck with people. I'd make fun of people. There was a kid in my class whose last name was Wiener. You know what we fucking did to that kid?
Yeah.
But there was other kids that were bullies. I remember in an assembly one time, this fucking one kid, we had the first kid in our school with a fucking turban. And we're sitting there in assembly, and all of a sudden I look over, and this fucking kid is trying to light it on fire. He's like, fucking got, I hear,
oh yeah,
and he's like, I'm like, bro,
you got some good stories from your.
People are fucking out of control, bro.
Yeah, but that era, man, it was nuts. It was what happened, and it was like, and I agree with that. The fucking with people, like I was just found a bunch of old pictures in the house, and I was starting to think. I always thought I wasn't a bully, and then I started looking at people, and I started calling them all the names I made for them. Like, oh, there's the Irish setter. There's the fucking, there's fucking whatever. I had names for everyone, and I'm like, that's bullying, I guess. But
I mean, now it's called bullying, but before it's just fucking with people.
Like I had a name for everyone. But I remember the kids that got like bullied where it was fucked up.
Like we used to call this girl in our school Dirt.
Oh yeah,
we used to just call her Dirt because
we had a dirt.
She had
we had a dirt
around her neck.
We had a dirt because she had a dirty neck too.
Dirty neck, the dirty
we
necks,
had a dirty.
bro.
We had dirt.
Dirt McGirt.
Yeah,
we used to just call
we had a shitty titty.
Shitty titty. Oh my god.
That girl was very upset about that. When she knew that all the guys called her shitty titty.
Why?
Because the guy said that he sucked her tits and it tastes like shit.
Oh.
So he called her shitty titty. She was a very pretty girl.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that's fucked up. Like some pretty girls get and it fucks with them. Like, you hear them later on in life and they're like, wow.
Puss.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Say terrible things.
Guys are the worst. And they might not even be a stinky titty. He might have just been mad because she didn't want to blow him or something.
Oh, exactly.
Or she wore those little fucking Chick-fil-A things. Those little chicken fillets. You ever see those things?
No, her tits were so big, this girl.
Oh my god.
They were giant.
They were giant. Puerto Rican Irish girl I used to date. I used to wear those fucking things. They made her titties.
Oh, the chicken. The chicken cutlets. Yeah.
I think the chicken cutlets. That's what they were. And they'll put them in the.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
Now that was so disappointing. The first day I took her bra off and the fucking little chicken cutlets flew out. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
These little fucking things. I wanted to fucking put some 4C on them, batter them in some flour and egg, throw them in the fryer. That's what they look like. They were fucking prepped.
They do pre-prepped. The chicken cutlets for sure.
Chicken fucking cutlets.
I totally remember that.
Well, we had some ruthless people in our school. We had this one kid.
Yeah.
I fucking dearly love. And I can talk about him because he's dead. His name was Travis White. And this kid, right? He was one of like the 4 black kids in our school, and he was one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. And we were like in junior year of high school, right? We're like 16 years old. Some of us are 17. And we used to have this crew of girls and like us, and we'd be in a lot of the same classes, and we just always laughed. We all listened to like the same music and shit. We were all kind of the outcast potheads, you know?
Yeah.
And those were the girls that had the dark lipstick with the eyeliner, like the line around them, and they wear Tommy Hilfiger and all that shit, right? That was that whole
We hung out with those girls too.
And fucking, he would terrorize them. And there was this one girl, a part of that group, who were red hair, right? We used to just call her Red, right? and he used to terrorize her so much. Like they loved each other. It was fucking pure love, friendship, but they would argue all the time. And sometimes he would fucking take his dick out and slap her in the head with it, like when she was sitting down.
I guess
He would just walk on. And bro, this kid, a 16-year-old, had a fucking huge, soft black dick. Like he would just take it out and be able to swing that shit like a billy club,
dude.
And he would terrorize these girls. Sometimes they'd be sitting there in class at the computer, in computer class, and he would just come and lay his dick on their shoulder, and they'd be like, what the fuck is that?
It's crazy. This shit used to happen in school, man. In school. Absolutely.
He'd be in jail now for that.
Bro, for sure. My best friends in the world, he used to wrap his cock around his wrist and then he put it next to like tap it on the girl and say, Can you read a sundial watch? And he'd like tap him with it. And he'd be like, Can you read the sundial watch? and
what is wrong with
he would do it. He's still one of my best friends to this day.
That is fucking hilarious.
He used to do that kind of shit all the time. There's pictures of him. His cock was always out. It was always smacking girls in the head with it.
Thank God we didn't
pulling
have
their pants
phones.
down, pulling girls' pants down all the time. Like that was just normal behavior, which is wild, dude. This is all sexual assault. This is stuff that's like, it's crazy that we lived in this time. And like, we're all cool. Like a lot of the people that are still alive, because like same with us, a lot of people are dead. But any of the people that are alive, like nobody's talking about sexual assault or any of that. Like that was just literally how we lived. That was just normal, like fun, funny, like
silly shit.
It was a lot of people that were the crew, though. I don't want to say like some random girls. That would never happen to like some random. It was like people that we all kind of knew each other. I'm just trying to make it sound a little bit better, at least. But
it was it was always done with the consent of the group. Like you're part of the group, so you consent to this kid taking his penis out sometimes because you know this is. But he wouldn't do it to just girls. He'd do it to guys too.
Same my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. A guy named Steven's downstairs.
All right.
Said you two were talking about t-shirt.
Yep, I'll be right down.
There it is. Work time. Work mode.
Whatever. It's a free T-shirt. Dude.
This guy called. He called and he came for a free T-shirt. I bet you he's a good Kanye fan.
Why
Kanye fan?
Why would you be a Kanye fan?
It's fucking. I've been making so many Jewish jokes lately.
Oh,
I put Jewish jokes on my story last night. I thought I was gonna get fired from work. Fucking shot.
The comics are having fun with the Jewish jokes lately.
Yeah, because everybody can get it. And then when I feel like anytime a protected class comes up, like they become targets. Like when you try to protect people and say like you're not supposed to be mean to these people, like you put a target on their back. That's like the fucking trannies had it bad for a while, right? Because everybody's like, you can't say shit about trannies. You can't say nothing about trannies. And then fucking Scholes comes out with the fucking trannies. It's just short for transsexuals. Like we do in every fucking thing in the language, you know?
Yeah.
And just fucking shit on people.
It's crazy because that's definitely true. And that's another thing though, Vic. Like when we were kids, like I don't know about you, but for us, my group was it was a lot of we said Spanish. I don't even know to say Spanish anymore. Latinos. We said Spanish.
Oh my God. Don't call me the mutant.
But my group was mixed with all types of kids, and the shit. I mean, I got destroyed for being Italian. Greasy Guinea, all that stuff. That was just like normal talk, like saying what's up to me. Hey, what's up, you filthy dago, they used to say to me. You fucking wop. Like, and me, they would say it mean. Like, you fucking, like to this day, my one boy, like, what's up, you fucking dago? I'm like,
if anybody heard it, they'd be like, that's so hateful.
Oh my God. And we were like, all just so fucked up with each other. Like, we always just made paper jokes to all my Spanish friends. Like, that was just always, always about your papers.
No matter what country you were from.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It was always the same fucking jokes and shit, but it was all love. It wasn't, I mean, forget the two Jewish kids, they got destroyed. To this day, they still like get destroyed. And, but it was all love. Like it was not, there's no real hate. It's just having fun. And,
Some
is
people can't
different.
handle that.
No, I mean, you have to. It's the world is different. That's why I think that's great about comedy is like once that stage goes on, like it changes. You know, we don't have a place that censors shit, really. I mean, I would say at all.
Beautiful.
But and there still is a market for it. And I do believe the pendulum's swinging back. I really do. I think the pendulum swing. I think it went so far where I want to see people get sexually assaulted. I don't want to see like hate crimes happen. I don't want to see any of that shit. But don't fuck with like good spirited, fun. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not racism, but stereotypes. Stereotypes. They're funny because they're
funny.
like when they're true or not true. They're funny.
Yeah.
They're just funny.
But people don't say stereotypes that aren't somewhat true.
Of
There's-
course,
they're
I mean,
like
there's
generalizations.
Something. Yes,
You know
I mean
what I
all
mean?
generalizations are stupid, right?
Yes. Like if I get cut off in traffic, I'm gonna speed up and assume the fucking dude's Asian.
Yeah,
Or if it's really bad cut off, I'm like, this is an Asian woman.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
this is an Asian woman for now. You
Yeah.
know, but one time the like 3 car accidents I were in were with all Asians. Like every time I got hit with like in a car, I was just they were all Asians. I got hit in Fort Lee. Go figure, right? I got hit in Fort Lee. I got out the car. The fucking guy's yelling at me like he hit me from behind. And he's yelling at me like I did something wrong. And he wasn't yelling. He just, that's the way he talked.
True.
Right? No. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, bro. Then he took out his wallet and he handed me 2 bills. And I was like in this used Maxima. And he handed me 2 bills. I'm like, oh, no, hold on. I'm going to call the police. We got to get a police report. I'm trying to do the right thing. He's like, no police.
Oh shit, really?
Reached down back in his wallet, pulled
Start
2
pulling
more
more?
bills out, 4 bills. I was like, you're right. No police. I took the fucking money. I got in my car. My car was just like
shit.
a little bit of a scratch on my bumper. I got it fixed for $75.
Yeah.
From this dude I know. I had fucking $325 on the.
We should
fucking-
get picking that cell phone up.
I know,
Like,
right?
I might have to call him.
Yeah.
No police.
He fucking yelled that shit at me. I was like, all right, man, whatever. You got it.
Oh my god. Yeah, man. It's I do think the pendulum's swimming though. I think it's swinging back, and I think these young kids are I think there's gonna be a market for a comedy that you can say whatever the fuck you want. I think people's feelings are not. They're gonna be a little thicker skin. I think it's changing, man. I mean,
The crowds here love it.
yeah.
You know, and I like watching the people that are unsure, like watching them break down as they're seeing everybody else having fun.
If they're allowed to laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the people that you see are like, should I laugh? Could this be funny? There was who was it? Was it Jessica? When Jessica was here? Or yeah, it was when Jessica was here. There was this black lady in the front and she wouldn't crack.
Really?
Like she just wouldn't crack. And then, oh man, I don't know if it's Jessica. I might be talking out of my ass. It might have been somebody else. Damn it. But she was like on the verge and she kept like cracking a smile and then like shutting it down. Cracking a smile and shutting it down. And then by the end of the night, her face was wide, like her fucking cheeks were wide open. And she was having such a good time. And I'm like, hey, you got to let yourself have a good time. You know?
I think some people, that's just the way they react to comedy.
Mhm.
I think some people, and I kind of feel bad, like, I feel like comics should calm down a little bit about some of the people that just like, that's just the way they're absorbing comedy. I know for myself, when something is so fucking funny, the first time I ever hear it, I am glued to it and I just like stare at it. Like it's a piece of, like, I'm just like, what is happening? When something's so funny, like it doesn't happen a lot, but when something is just to the next level, like first time seeing it, I'm like quiet and just staring at like, what the fuck? And then it's like the next time I see it or hear it, I'll blow up. But that happens to me. And I do think there are some audience members that do that.
Yeah.
And I do kind of feel bad, like when the comics are like, what the fuck's your problem? And some people, it's just like, maybe it's their face or maybe they're fucking a little autistic or whatever. But I know what you're saying. The first time I ever experienced what you're talking about was when I said, because I very rarely sit in the crowd anymore because of labor fucking shortage.
Yeah.
But I sat in the crowd this weekend at the end and I was watching people laugh because it got real offensive.
Mm-hmm.
It got real offensive this weekend. And which is hysterical because it was a black guy saying the jokes. That's how weird people are.
Yep.
Like it was a black guy saying the jokes and you didn't know if you should be laughing at them.
Yeah.
Whatever. But obviously all the comics, we were fucking dying. We were laughing. No,
Oh
I'm not
my
comic,
God.
but with you guys in the back laughing. And I sat in the crowd for a bit and I was observing. And it was the first time that I ever noticed in the dojo of like a little bit of the gasp and the look. And I was watching people like looking around. I've never seen that here.
Yeah, they're
like
"What's
looking around, like,
happening?"
can we laugh? Can we
Yeah.
laugh? And then like I think Levy cracking up in the back was helping people all of a sudden
you
start
know,
laughing.
Fucking Levy's fucking shocked at some shit that you're saying.
Yeah, that's the first
some
time in my life I ever
shocking
saw
shit.
that. That's the first
Yeah.
time in my life I ever saw him say a wow or something when a comic was up. But it
That
was
was
it was
fucking
really
tremendous.
it was really really good, and that's just the way it's coming back, man. The shows are coming back, and the dojo is just fucking on fire right now, right, Vic?
It is. I fucking love it here. I love the way everything's going. I know you got to get downstairs to
Yeah.
fucking to finish.
You have a
work.
free shirt.
Give out a fucking free Bud Light T-shirt.
That's the way I am. I give someone my email
Make sure
address.
you have
Give 'em a
another
free shirt.
one. I want the other one.
No, it's a dojo shirt.
Oh, all right. We got to get more of those.
Yes, we are gonna get
I
more.
already cut. Fucking
Are you
sleeves
gonna
off
still
online.
stay on the VCast for a bit?
Yeah, yeah. I got to.
All right, listen, thank you
plug
so
some
much
sponsors.
thank you so much for having me, Vic. I'm gonna have you on the Free Thinkers, and I'm happy I got to talk about punching women and
Oh yeah, bro. We got
making fun of all different cultures.
domestic
Thank you so
violence.
much.
Thank
Love
you,
you,
man.
brother.
Love you too, buddy. Yeah. Mike Romanelli, Dojo of Comedy. This is the fucking best place. It really is. Like just being here and oh look, he's breaking out the koozies too. Fucking merch man. I got those koozies at home. I put them up. That's where I keep my flowers in the koozies of the dojo. Yep, that's fucking great episode talking shit with Mike Romanelli. Listen, I'm not fucking proud of everything I've done in my life, but I've learned from everything I've done in my life, and the things I've done in my life have helped me become a better person, helped me become who I am today. Hopefully I can pass some of that shit on to the younger generation, and I don't know. It is what it is, right? Let me plug. I don't even know if my sponsors want me to plug them. I'm not even going to plug my sponsors. There's going to be no sponsors on this episode. No backlash for you social justice warriors out there that want to cancel me because I got a nice straight right hand. It's all good in the hood. Thanks for tuning in. Love you and have a good day. Okay, L'chaim.
You're listening to my daddy of the VCast.